Seneca tailor towards the integrator, right? So we don't look necessarily to accommodate the end user, and we have some end user customers, but for the most part, we understand that that level in between is the integrator, and that's sort of the customer that we service. So when we think in the context of our value chain to our customer, we're thinking about what are pain points that integrators have, what are things we can do to help make their job easier. We also respect and understand what's most valuable to them, right? And that much of that is time. So when we work on a product development, when we work on our out-of-box experience, when we consider our customer experience, it's really with the integrator in mind. And we sort of cater to that. Everything from the way that we optimize our systems and have them, up and running as quickly as possible by, custom IP applications like Maestro. It considers the integrators play in having to go through that manually every time. Our perspective is let's automate that. The ability to, help them size appropriately using our tools, our product selector tools and things like that. We sort of cater to that group. So from an integrator standpoint, I think they feel valued because they are. And, early on when you ask the question about how do we develop products, their insight is also what goes into, like my team's development funnel of how we're developing product. What's next? What's on the horizon? It's what is going to be the solution that's going to help the integrator get to market faster and securely. So what is that overall Seneca experience about? I think it's about, it really is a customer centric approach that we have. Um, we recognize that we're not a vendor and you're not a customer, right? Our centricity is really around that partnership. We develop products based on those partnerships, both the voice of our customers. I think those partnerships on the front end are what create the recipe. The feedback over here, it's again that partnership. And I think even amongst our own organization, the various avenues we have within Arrow, there's sort of a cohesion and a partnership working towards a common goal. So the Seneca experience is really just that. It's all about that partnership. It's less about how fast that box goes or how many drives are in it or what Core I processors in here in this media player. It's really about we're taking the time and giving you as a Fortune 100X company and a 29 plus $billion company last year, we're giving you a boutique experience that you wouldn't get out of a large company. So you have all the scalability that you had to have of a very large organization, but with the benefit of that boutique approach to your partnership where your business is valued, your success is valued, and our primary goal is empowering you to hit your goals. If you succeed, we succeed. So product development is sort of a unique role, right? I think, outside of just the Seneca business, for all the techies out there and the product managers and the nerds out there, I mean, it's important to, when you design and develop, you're really just an instrument of all the feedback. And I think your biggest tool as a product manager and a developer are your ears, right? Being able to listen to understand what's being asked for, what's being demanded, what's nice to have, what's a must have, and being able to differentiate between those. So, I certainly engage a lot of folks in the product management community, and I think they'd concur here that, your most valuable tool as a product manager is your ability to listen.